What happens when a pharaoh tries to change the gods, and his entire family suffers for it? This is the story of a royal family caught in the crossfire of a religious revolution. Around 1350 BC, a pharaoh named Akhenaten came to power in Egypt. But he wasn't like any ruler before him. He had a radical idea that would shake the foundations of his kingdom. He decided to abandon the worship of Egypt's many gods and declared there was only one true god, the Aten, represented by the sun disk. Akhenaten's family life was just as revolutionary as his religion. His wife, the famous Queen Nefertiti, wasn't just a background figure. She was his equal, sharing power and appearing alongside him in public and on monuments. Their daughters were also celebrated in art and inscriptions, shown in intimate family scenes that were unheard of for royal children at the time. It was a picture of a modern, powerful family, but this idyllic image hid a darker reality. To enforce his new religion, Akhenaten moved the entire capital from Thebes to a brand new, isolated city in the desert called Amarna. This move left behind the old religious centers and enraged the powerful priests who had served the traditional gods for centuries. The common people were confused and unsettled. The royal family found themselves cut off from the traditions that had guided Egypt for thousands of years. Life inside the new palace wasn't perfect either. Historians believe Akhenaten's obsession with his reforms caused immense stress and tragedy. Several of his daughters died young, casting a shadow of grief over the family. The art from this period is strange and unique. It shows Akhenaten and his family with elongated heads and slender bodies. Some experts think this points to a genetic condition, while others see it as a reflection of the immense strain of ruling a nation in chaos. Akhenaten's single-minded focus on his new god and his desert city turned his family into symbols of both divine power and deep vulnerability. They were adored by some, feared by others, and ultimately, very much alone. When Akhenaten finally died, his dynasty nearly collapsed. His successor, who we believe was the young Tutankhamun, made a swift and decisive move. He abandoned the Aten, moved the capital back to Thebes, and restored the old gods, trying to erase every trace of Akhenaten's radical legacy from history. But the story doesn't end there. The bloodline of Akhenaten and Nefertiti still holds secrets that modern science is only now beginning to uncover. What other mysteries are hidden in the sands of time? Subscribe to our channel to continue exploring the fascinating and often tragic stories of the Pharaohs' families. Thanks for watching.